This is my journey of the 75 hard, day 1 through 22. I'm Joseph McMahon. Of course, I have not completed the challenge. This is just something that is documenting my day-to-day living. This is going to be unedited. Sometimes we're going to have some videos. If you want to stick around, you're more than welcome. And thank you for doing so. So right here to the right, I'm going to be looking, and I want to give you the topics so far that we're going to be talking about. Why I got started on the 75 hard, why I shaved my head for the 75 hard, which is a little bit crazy, my water strategy, my walking, what I'm doing to implement that. Hopefully this all helps you out. You know, the weightlifting, the reading, the weight progress, how much I started, how much I weigh now, and that's pretty much it. So number one, why I got started. So I can't really lie to you. This is actually my 5th attempt. There's a time where if you look back in 2022 or 2024, I documented for about 25 days or 20 days, every single day of uploading the 75 hard. I only made it to day 20 and then I quit. That was my 4th attempt. I never really had enough leverage of why I wanted to do it. First time I did it was in 2021 can't lie to you, I just wanted to make content. Didn't really work out, made it to day like 5. Called in for 5 days straight. And I said, dude, this is hard. Whenever I'm going back to work, I can't do it. A lot of excuses is what I'm getting at. I can give you the all spill all around. If you see my dog in the background, his name is Thanos from Marvels. Anyways, I figured that I should put that out there. Now, why I shaved my head? Whenever I started the 75 hard was because I wanted to fucking do it. I didn't have no structure. I didn't have no results. I felt like I knew so much things about going to Tony Robbins events, going to different social events where it's just all about self-improvement, reading so many books. Guys, in the last 5 years, I've probably read about 30 books. Kid you not. I'm on self-improvement, self-journey, so many different things. But I just didn't have no fucking discipline. I have had to kill myself off every single year to get better. And I'm so glad that I've done so. But I had this hair, something was calling me to do the 75 hard, and I wanted instant results. So what did I do? I had this long hair, and I just shaved it as low as it can go. And then after that, I grabbed a shaver, and then I just needed to get rid of myself. I didn't want anything from my past in terms of the way I looked, anything. I didn't want to be this old person anymore. I wanted to be locked in. I wanted to be disciplined. I wanted to show up for myself. I wanted to say that I could fucking do this. I wanted to say that I gave this 75 hard my fucking all, and that's what I've been doing. That's the reason why I shaved my head. Yeah. And walking out in the sun, yeah, I've learned that you need to wear caps now and stuff like that. It's crazy, right? Okay, so number 3, we're talking about water. Now, if you're watching this for you, I think this is being an amazing thing to do. What I do is that I grab my backpack. Now, this backpack has been through it. I actually just washed it so it looks fresh, but it's missing a zip right here. It's really been through it, right? So anytime that I'm going somewhere for the day, I put 8 water bottles in there. Now, is that the best thing to do? Yeah, that's up to you. But if I can, and if you can afford it, I have these Yetis. So this is a gallon Yeti, right? In this gallon Yeti, I put all my water for the day. I take this to the gym, and what's so good is that I try to drink at least half of this. I'm in Austin, Texas. So obviously right now it's about 100 fucking degrees outside, and I work at a warehouse gym where whenever I'm working out, I'm just outside all day. So I try to consume as much water as is possible. If not, I get dang near close to chugging the gallon. If you know anything about the 75 hard, you wouldn't just press on this watching my journey if you didn't know who I was, or if you're not locking in on the 75 hard as well. But sometimes you don't want to carry this, and I totally understand. I mean, look at the comparison. So this is a half gallon. Now, like I said, if you have the money to do so, the cheapest route is grab your backpack, grab 8 water bottles, make sure that you consume your gallon. This is the half gallon, fill this up, do this twice a day, okay? And like I said, I'm not the guy to be preaching at you. I have failed 5 times. I'm just telling you what has gotten me to day 22. It's the furthest I've ever gone. I get my water from Central Market right now. I get 9.5 alkaline water. If you don't know anything about waters, man, that's a deep dive in itself. You have alkaline, you have alkaline 10, you have alkaline 9.5, you have alkaline from 7.5 and higher, you have spring water that's a little bit lower than that. It goes on forever. Changed my life whenever I started learning about waters. Anyways, In my jug, what I really like is that if you're working out twice a day, especially in the heat, you don't have to do this, but whenever you do nutrition classes and stuff like that, you start learning about different things. So I squeeze a whole lime in there. I put a quarter, just depending on the day, quarter to a whole teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. So you're getting more alkalines, you're getting the sodium intake, or you can just go the route of just buying, BPN's a real big one, or different gels. I don't really take gels, nothing like that, but I just needed to avoid cramping. Put that in your water, you'll stay hydrated. Remember, if you're not taking a lot of salts and you're eating whole foods all fucking day, bro, you're just flushing out all your minerals. You need to replenish. So that's a thing. Truthfully, some days whenever I feel extremely burnt out, day 22, you're gonna get that sometimes. So to make it easier is, of course, on the workout, you have to work out 2 times. One has to be outside for at least 45 minutes each time. Sometimes I walk on Austin. That's where I walk, but that's where I walk. It's about a 10-mile loop. On this loop, sometimes I wear no headphones, sometimes I do. Sometimes if I want to run, I can run. If I need to do a long run, I can run the 10 miles on there. If I want to do a small run, I can do that. If I want to do a small walk, I can do that. Find something that's easier for you in order just to complete it, right? Okay, make this effortless. Whenever you're doing the 75 hard, I've always tried to overcomplicate it. Oh, I'm going to do this. No, do the same thing every day. I go to the same park that is 10 minutes away and I walk the same loop every day. Doesn't matter if it's walking, running. I can insert a clip where yesterday I was running in the fucking rain. It has to get done regardless. I'm not gonna fail this. That's what I gotta do. Whatever you do for you, you need to find what's best for you. Weightlifting IA. So this is psychology, right? First off, I'm in school right now for psychology. I've always been in love with it. And now I said, you know what? At 27 years old, we're going to community college and we're getting this freaking degree. 2 years from there, then we're going to university to finish off. But you do the same things, you're gonna get the same loops, you're going to feel the same exact way. So what am I getting at? I signed up for a new gym called Lift ATX. It's a very popular gym out here in Austin, Texas. And I just got out of my loop, bro. I got out of just doing the same thing every single day. I was working out at Lift, or at not Planet Fitness. Sometimes, I've never actually went to Planet Fitness in like the last 5 years, but I would go to LA Fitness, there you go. And I wasn't the best in shape there, but I was one of the best in shapes. And so I would really get unmotivated. And at this new gym, I'm one of the smallest people there. Whether it's muscles, I have like a lot of fat on me. There are a lot of lean people go. It motivates you because you can work out. 90% of the guys are working out without their shirts. So it's like, oh dude, I want to get like that. I want to get like that. I want to get like that. And that's just what I've gone. Every single day, I know that you probably know the bro split. If you're doing the 75 hard, you know a little bit about something, right? So just give or take, I'm gonna say it like this in the order. Let's just say Mondays, back and biceps. Tuesday, chest and triceps. Wednesday, maybe I'll do abs and shoulders and traps. Thursday, legs. So legs we're just gonna say this for instance, either I'm doing the whole leg or maybe I'm doing hamstrings, calves, and I'm doing glutes, okay? And then that next day, okay, yeah, that's 5 or 6 days straight. I might take that day off and I'm just strictly doing yoga, releasing all the stress in my body. Also, if you are fortunate to have a tub, some of us only have apartments or houses, whatever you're living in, where it's just no tub. You just got to go in there in a stand-up shower. I have a tub. So, I spray that down with bleach. After I spray it down with bleach, I let it sit there for about 30 minutes and then I just rinse it off. Then you fill it all the way up to the top with water and put Epsom salt, bro. I wish I would have brought that out here. Epsom salt is going to be the cheat code between just relieving. Look, he has his coat on. That is so funny. My dog Thanos down there. And it just makes my body just feel amazing. Okay? So that's just what I'm doing about my weightlifting. And foods I didn't even talk about, which I want to. So for foods, been trying to eat whole foods. I've been working on this before. I've been actually working on this all year. So technically it's May. So we're, almost 5 months in, it's May 28th. So what I'm getting by that is that I've been trying to find out what foods best work for me. That's a deep dive in itself. But the best things that work for me is in the morning, I'm waking up. I'm having a protein shake from powder. It's gonna be from Costco's. I can insert a picture right here. 260 calories for 50 grams of protein. Then I'm having 1 banana. I'm having good culture cottage cheese, 4 ounces, and 15 blueberries every single morning. That's every single morning. Why do I do that? Because it keeps me full. Now I'm getting the proteins in and I'm feeling good. Some days I'm having black coffee after that, or maybe an energy drink. But what I'm getting at, why I have this, is that, guys, get you guys a scale. There's no point about losing any type of weight if you cannot document how much you're actually eating. If your whole point about doing this is becoming disciplined and losing weight, you need to scale everything out. The app that I'm using right now is called MyFitnessPal. It's free. Use it. It's going to be your best friend. And this puppy right here wants to just be loved. Kind of got off track of thinking. Anyways, that's just what I've been doing. Count all your calories. There's no reason why you're going to not lose weight. Also, one of the best things that I like to do as well is that I'm documenting all this on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I've always just loved this. I'm trying to be an inspiring content creator, life coach, however you want to put it. I like to help people become their best selves, and going to school for psychology. I'm not going to be a therapist, but with all my life experiences, with a lot of the marathons and half marathons and the running and getting disqualified from an Ironman, but learning about that as well, swimming, all these different things, learning a lot. So now I can just be a life coach for people, and with all my experiences at 27 years old, there's going to be people that are better than you, but there's going to be people that are a lot worse off where you used to be, and you want to coach them too. So while I'm reaching down here, guys, I got Brooks. Why am I showing you a new pair of shoes? Well, these shoes I got brand new at REI. Go to your local store, and why I'm showing them though is get excited, man. I understand that not all of us have money to splurge. These were on clearance, so they're usually, I want to say, about $140 to $160. I got these at REI on clearance for, I think, $100, roughly with tax and everything. I want to say about $110. Now, I take these to the gym. I take these to the run clubs. I do these different things. That goes to the next topic. Find something that's going to be easy for you. I signed up. Austin, Texas has a lot of run clubs. That's where I've been doing a lot of my running. If not, I work out with friends. I schedule things whenever I'm at my highest peak, meaning I have the highest energy. I have a lot of positive thoughts. I'm going to go work out with this guy. I'm going to go running with this dude. I'm going to go to this run club. Somebody just called, so we're jumping back into this. Long story short, whenever you're in your highest state, whenever you're feeling the best, whenever you have all the dopamine from all these different things of working out, feeling good, make the promises to yourself right there and then. This is what I'm going to do. Make sure that you feel good. I got these shoes. I also went to my Nike outlet. Out here, they had these shorts that I've been eyeballing. They were $45, bro. And they were on clearance, yada, 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 till they were $13. Does it sound crazy? I know, I thought the same thing. So I bought 5 pairs of them, all size medium. Why? Because I was wearing a large at the time. I knew that I was gonna make myself wear a medium, and I knew that I didn't want to keep washing my clothes every day. That's why if you've seen any video of me, I'm wearing black shorts. I got some on right now. Okay, so go to Ross, go to do these things. And that leads me to my next topic. I got my scale, I wanna say Ross. Now Ross, I got my scale for, I wanna say about $15. Keep up with your weight journey. Be excited. Now sometimes though, it's going to be hard to see it every single day and maybe it doesn't change. 3 different things, man. As long as you're lifting weights, running, walking, you're in a calorie deficit and you're getting your steps in, there's absolutely no fucking way that you're not gonna lose weight. I promise you. Look it up. ChatGPT does everything for you. I'm literally on ChatGPT right here looking at my shit. Okay, did I talk about this, and this, and this? That's just it. Hey, Maybe you're 200 pounds and you want to weigh 150, we'll say. Hey, ChatGPT, how do I weigh 150? How many calories do I need to eat? What does my proteins need to be at? This is literally the whole recipe to everything. I've gave you free fucking game. Talked about my journey as well. Now the next thing that I'm gonna say is that at day 1, we're at 184.4 or we're at 182.4. I would have to look it up. I know it's one of those. Currently, as of this morning, we weighed at 174.4. We are at 23% body fat to begin this journey. The goal is to be at 12. I know that sounds fucking courageous and wild, but that's just what I want to do, man. Hopefully we get there. If we keep going at the rate, I think that we're going to fucking smash it. So technically, give or take, we're down about 10 pounds. We have about 9 more to go. If you have any fucking questions, let me know, man. I would love to help you out. Like I said, I'm not this expert. I'm just telling you exactly how it's helped me. This is my journey. I hope that you loved it. If you did love it, please let me know down in the comments. What do you want to see next time? Maybe should I make a day in the life? Should I film it? Do you guys want to see what I'm eating? Do you want me to go more into topics? Anything that you leave in the comments, dude, I'm down for it. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you want to directly message me. And maybe sometimes you don't like that stuff and you like to use email. We have that down below too. I see you guys at the next one. Remember, this channel is all about just growing as an individual, and this is my self-improvement journey. Like, subscribe, and as always, you know how we end every single video. Stay fearless, baby.